I'm Deborah Howard, president of the Companion Animal Protection Society, a national nonprofit dedicated exclusively to protecting companion animals from cruelty in pet shops and puppy mills. I'm inviting you to give a homeless animal a second chance at life. Please adopt, don't shop. Many pet shop and internet puppies and kittens come from puppy and kitten mills, inhumane commercial breeding facilities that mass produce animals for resale. Millions of animals die in shelters each year. Please save a life by adopting a shelter or rescue animal today. Visit caps-web.org for more information.
Hello, this is Eric Ball, head of theatrical arts at Faith Lutheran Conservatory of the Fine Arts. Join us this May 8th through 17th as we present Stephen Schwartz's amazing musical comedy, Pippin. Tickets can be purchased at faiththeatercompany.com. faiththeatercompany.com. Come join us.
Hey kids, let mom help with your science project.
This new mom wants her kids' science project to thrive. Too bad she hasn't cracked a science book since 1985.
A metathesis reaction?
Compounds, mixtures, and elements. Even this baking soda volcano is too big of an experiment. Whoa. Now she's completely forgotten the periodic table. Now she's burning a hole through the kitchen table. Burning with science. But her kid's love for the mom is truly transparent. Proof you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Don't tell Dad.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are. For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
The Jersey Boys, Beasley Media Group, and the Las Vegas Review-Journal have partnered with Glazier's for a food drive to benefit 3 Square Food Bank. Visit Glazier's, Warm Springs, and Durango to donate your food items and help end hunger in our community.
Gotta go, go, go to Glazier's.
Hi, my name is Tia Mathis, Director of Diversity and High Need Area Recruitment for the Clark County School District, and we are calling all heroes. We are currently searching the nation for highly qualified individuals that are ready to teach our students. Do you have a bachelor's degree, but not in education? You are the perfect candidate for our ARL program. Come learn more at teach.vegas. Capes included.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
When I grow up, I want to be a glass countertop in a new home.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's best birthday present.
When I grow up, I want to be a football stadium.
When I grow up, I want to be a warm fleece on a cold day.
When I grow up, I want to be a fancy backsplash.
I want to be a bike that races around the country.
When I grow up,
I want to be a bench on a forest trail. I want to be a rocking chair on a sunny porch. I want to be a skyscraper. I want to be.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. A public service advertisement brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Danielle Dreitzer, Executive Director for the Rape Crisis Center. The Rape Crisis Center is there 24/7 for anybody who has any needs, has ever been impacted by sexual violence, has any questions. You can always reach us on our 24/7 hotline, 702-366-1640. We also have a lot of information on our website at rcclv.org.
About 1 in 4 Las Vegas homes have a swimming pool. Are you managing your pool properly? This is Doug Bennett with the Southern Nevada Water Authority. Putting a cover on your pool can save more than 10,000 gallons of water per year. It can also reduce chemical use and extend the swimming season. For information about how to get a discount on a swimming pool cover, visit snwa.com.
Today on Talking Solutions, it's a Las Vegas tradition. It is Helldorado Days. We've got visitors in the studio to tell us all about what's going on. Esther Carter is here. Also, we've got Lee Butts. Helldorado Days. How long has it been going on?
Since 1934.
There's a John Wayne movie somewhere back in history, right, called Helldorado?
It's called Eldorado, I think.
Well, there's two. There's actually H-E-L with one L, and that was done in 1946. That one was done by Roy Rogers. There is an Eldorado, too.
There's an Eldorado.
I was wondering if maybe one was inspired by the other. It sounds to me like Helldorado Days here in Las Vegas was the original, and maybe the 40s movie that you're referring to with Roy Rogers, maybe they went, that would be a good title for a movie.
One in 1946, I just watched watched it, in fact, a few weeks ago. And it's right around Helldorado. It shows our old village, the old treasure hunt. It has all that in there. It has everything going around it. It's all around what Helldorado was about back then. They were some with the casinos and stuff that was in town there. And Roy Rogers back, I don't know what year it was, he was the Grand Marshal of the parade.
Who doesn't love Roy Rogers?
Right?
Oh, grew up on a little bit of Roy Rogers here and there. Now, Helldorado Days, as you say, Lee, it's got quite a history, having started here in Las Vegas, of course, in the 30s. But then it went away for a while. I know that. And I know when Oscar Goodman was mayor of Las Vegas a number of years ago, they brought it back and Helldorado Days returned. I always see related to Helldorado Days, the Elks Lodge.
Elks Lodge. Mm-hmm.
Is involved. And is it the Elks that actually put on this event?
Yes.
There's a lot of different components to Helldorado Days.
Oh, yes, there is. Yeah, there's the Elks are, I guess, to call the facilitators of it. I guess our key support would be the City Centennial Committee. We've got so much other that support us along the way. If I started naming, you'd tell me, cut, we're done. But, this whole community supports it, and you can't believe how deep their heart is into Helldorado because a lot of them grew up here and their businesses started here. So Helldorado is a mainstay with them. Has
the rodeo always been a part of Helldorado Days since the beginning?
It has since the beginning. It's something for the dam workers to do, to come out there and, dam workers. Well, anyway.
Now, as locals, we know what you're talking about, the workers that were constructing the Hoover or Boulder Dam.
Right. It was, I guess, kind of like a party for them to have to go out there and blow some steam off, have some fun.
Rodeo in Nevada, I think people who visit Las Vegas maybe don't understand how deep rodeo is as a part of Las Vegas.
Oh, yes, very much. It's a Western heritage here, and rodeo fits right in with that. It's tremendous. We got all kinds of stuff going around here, rodeo related, so this town is a rodeo town, but people that move here don't realize that, and that's what we got to do is we got to educate them with that, let them know about it, and this is hopefully we can do today.
This is a great chance to do that. Now, Helldorado Days, I think in May 13th through the 17th?
14th through the 17th.
Gotcha. So it's Thursday through Sunday kind of thing?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It has been existing in downtown Las Vegas for a while. Is that where Helldorado Days started? Was it always in downtown Las Vegas?
Started at Cashman Field.
Just a little bit off downtown, just north of there.
We went Cashman Field, we went to Thomas and Mack, Sam Boyd, and we went back up to Mesquite property where we were a few years. I think it was 5 years, Esther.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 years, Esther. Then we're over at the Symphony Park section this year. It's our second year there.
Being downtown for Helldorado Days, I think, is the best spot to be. And there's so much related to it. I know we've already mentioned just a little bit about the rodeo. You've got rodeo pretty much every day.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are our PRCA rodeos. And then Sunday is our local rodeo. That brings out all the local talent.
And you got the cute stuff with the kids, like the mutton busting.
Oh, mutton busting, yes.
That is so cute.
Mutton busting starts it off.
That's my favorite part. And I was looking at something just the other day. I think I saw something on the Clark County channel, Access channel. They were talking a little bit about Helldorado Days. And they were talking about mutton busting and how you've got the sheep running around and the kids. And they said that the kids need to be 60 pounds or less. And that there's some size restrictions because we want them not to be too awfully big when they get on top of that sheep.
Yeah, 60 pounds, 7 years.
I saw some of the video of the kids riding. It's so cute.
Oh, the kids are awesome to watch.
And that's just the beginning of what you've got for Helldorado Days. Carnival, is that coming back this year?
No, we don't have the carnival this year.
Really?
A lot going on this year, so we're going to hold back on the carnival this year. We might see something there to fill it. We're not real sure yet, but right now, no.
As you go from year to year, I imagine you change some things up, to make it fit. I know that for the past few years, as I recall, the parade was in the evening and it was called a sundown parade. But what I'm seeing on the website for Helldorado Days is that it actually is going to be like a Saturday morning, 10 a.m.?
It is going to be Saturday, May 16th at 10 a.m. And we are changing the time. We started with an evening parade just because May gets a little bit warm. So we thought trying to do something in the evening would help it be a little bit cooler. And then because we were so close to the downtown rodeo arena, it just made sense for everybody to come down, watch the parade, and then they could walk over to the arena when it was right off of Las Vegas Boulevard. Now we've decided to try a 10 a.m. That's typically when parades are held in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So we thought we would go back to the original time of 10 a.m., get everybody out. Hopefully it will be a little bit cooler in the morning, and we'll get a lot more participation with spectators and people in the parade. And it'll give them time to just enjoy the parade and then go to the rodeo that Saturday evening. So it is going to be a 10 a.m. parade downtown on 4th Street.
The main parade route.
The main parade route, yeah. The downtown parade route, yes.
It's a great spot for parades. Obviously, we're not going to call it a sundown parade this year because it's not.
It's just the Helldorado Days parade.
Still time for people to get involved?
Absolutely. Like Lee was saying, this event has been in the community for years. This is a community event. This is what Las Vegans hang their hat on. And so we want everybody to come out and go to the parade and watch the parade. The more people come out and keep it going, the better and longer Helldorado will stay in our community.
Absolutely. And if you want to get involved, make it bigger, more festive, you can still do that. Would they go to the website?
Yeah, Elks Helldorado, and that is spelled with 2 L's.
As opposed to that movie that we were talking about.
Helldorado.com, and it's also on the City of Las Vegas website at lasvegasnevada.gov/Helldorado.
Think about being in the parade. That would be fun. You could wave back at them from the other perspective.
Absolutely. And you don't have to build a float. You can walk as a walking group. We have everything in this parade. Floats, bands, car clubs, motorcycle clubs, walking groups, organizations. It's just a real fun community parade.
It's a big Las Vegas celebration. Helldorado Days has been, Lee, a part of Las Vegas for so many decades now.
Yes.
And it is the Elks that actually help this to happen. Is the whole point of Helldorado, besides being a big party for all of us here in Las Vegas and any visitors who would like to tag along and check it out, is it also a fundraiser? Does it come off at the end of it? Is it big enough and successful enough to where it raises money for charity?
Yes, like you said, it does come off at the end of it. We restructured it this year. We still will have stuff coming off the end of it, but each night we've designated for different charities, and those charities will get a percentage of our gate take that evening.
Nice.
So Thursday night is the Animal Foundation, and they'll get the gate take that night. Friday night will be the Boys and Girls Club, along with a military recognition that night. Saturday will be our local shade tree in town. And then Sunday will be the fairly new project in town. It's called Project 150, which is kind of an awesome thing. I think it's one of those things you have to listen to somebody that knows a lot about it. And I wouldn't want to damage it by trying to talk about it because I don't know enough about it. I know that it makes my heart bleed when I hear it. We put that on Locals Day. This is a local problem we have in our town, and it's on Locals Day for the rodeo twos.
Now you know I'm going to have to check into that
Yes, you
more
will.
because Talking Solutions is all about finding out about positive things related to Las Vegas and Southern Nevada as a whole. So I'll be glad to look at it and find some more information on it. As far as Helldorado Days, Elks involved with it, encouraging locals to be a part of it. Big Las Vegas celebration in so many ways. Do you also need help in the way of volunteers? Are you looking for anything else besides people wanting to get involved with the Helldorado Days parade on Saturday morning?
Yeah, we can use everything from volunteers, both at the parade that morning to help us with the staging and over at the rodeo grounds in the evenings with everything from ticket takers to helping people find seats in the stands, everything. And again, it's a community event, so we want the community to come out and watch. We mostly want the community to come and buy tickets and sit in the stands and watch, which is why we've partnered with those 4 organizations to help us fill the seats in the rodeo grounds that night. But yeah, there's always something for somebody to do. I could always use help with the parade, and Lee could always use help with the rodeo, so absolutely. And that information to us on the Elks Helldorado website. Volunteers, all of our sponsors are listed there, the ticket prices and how to get tickets, that's all listed in our website.
It's coming up before you know it, elkshelldorado.com. Is that the website?
elkshelldorado.com, May 14th through 17th this year.
It sounds like a great time. So we got the rodeo every evening. We have got the parade on Saturday morning. Each day, Lee, you were telling us, a different charity is going to share in a percentage or an amount from those ticket sales for that particular day. Anything else going on that we want to put the word out on?
Whiskerino contest. We need people to grow their beards and come partake in the Whiskerino contest. That's as fun as watching mutton busting.
You can spend the whole Saturday downtown. You can watch the parade, go down, get yourself a sandwich somewhere along Fremont Experience, 2 o'clock. Go over to Main Street Station in the Pullman Room, Whiskerino contest. That'll probably end around 4-ish right in that area there. Get yourself ready, head over to Helldorado Rodeo Grounds at 5 o'clock and when the gates open.
I was just saying to my husband, watching NBA basketball, and I was noticing that a lot of these young guys who are playing now have these beards. I said, is that a thing now as far as basketball? And he goes, well, I guess. But that may mean that maybe we have more participants available for the Whiskerino contest this year than ever before.
Let's hope so. We've got a new chairman on that, and she went crazy with it. She loves it. She's just got tons of ideas. And my office is full of all the giveaway products she had sent to all these different beard companies out there. So there's going to be a lot happening this year. She really ups it. She's got some celebrity judges, some of our regular judges in town, some of our councilmen, some of our business owners. So there's some good judging out there. That's going to be a lot of fun.
It's a big, fun Las Vegas kind of event. Locals especially are going to appreciate this. So it kicks off Helldorado Days Thursday, the 14th through the 17th of May, coming up before you know it. So we've got rodeo each of those evenings, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then you have something special planned as far as rodeo-type activities on Sunday.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And as far as other things that we got going on, the parade on Saturday morning, down the usual route, down 4th Street into downtown Las Vegas. And we've got the Whiskerino contest at Main Street Station, 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon.
Yes.
You know what's going to happen. It's going to get here before we know it.
Yes.
And boom, it's going to go by fast. And people who don't think to act on this and get their tickets are going to go, wow, I can't believe that went so fast and I missed it.
Right.
Yeah, 4 days comes and go pretty quickly. And, you know, the rodeo, the most exciting thing about the rodeo is the gates open a couple of hours prior. There's lots of excellent food vendors and exhibitors that you can kind of walk through the grounds and look at that before you take your seat in the rodeo. And we have some of the top PRCA cowboys that come to Las Vegas. They love coming during the National Finals Rodeo. Those that get in to compete in the NFR, they come to Las Vegas because they love Las Vegas. A lot of them, their parents participated in Helldorado Days back in the day. So we've got that tradition going to him. But we get some big top-name cowboys, and we've got, in my personal opinion, the number one stock contractor in our production company is Cotton Rosser in Reno with the Flying U Rodeo. They put on an excellent show. We've got some really fun things. If you guys come out to the rodeo, some of our specialty acts, you're going to see guys jumping motorcycles inside the arena that you won't see anywhere else. It's not just a rodeo. It's a whole experience of food vendors and exhibitors and the whole Flying U production team and what they put on for a show, not just a rodeo, and then the top cowboys. You can't find this anywhere. And for the ticket prices that we have, everybody needs to come out and support this. It's just an awesome time. And you don't have to be a cowboy to go to the rodeo. You don't have to wear a cowboy hat or boots. Just come out in your shorts and flip-flops because it's hotter than hell, Dorado, during that time. And just support this community event. We want to keep it going. We've been real successful since 2005 when we brought back the parade during the centennial year. The rodeo came back in 2009, and we just need to keep it going.
There was a great amount of fanfare when Oscar Goodman and the city of Las Vegas and the Elks revived Helldorado and brought it back to us after it went missing.
Yeah, it was real important as our centennial celebration. That was one of the marching orders that we got from Mayor Goodman back then, is that if we're celebrating and making this Las Vegas the world's biggest party, that Helldorado was part of that tradition. So that's what really brought Helldorado back to life. And in 2009, Councilman Ross came in and said, if we're going to keep doing the parade, we need to do the rodeo. So here Lee and I are doing the parade and the rodeo. So it's awesome. We're glad that Helldorado came back. It's very important to this community.
Wonderful local event. You mentioned ticket prices. Can we give a ballpark just so people know kind of what they're talking about?
Yeah, you've got children's prices that start at $10 and then advanced ticket prices at $15, box office prices at $20. So it's real reasonable for people to get in and go to the rodeo.
And like you mentioned, the production company that helps to put on the rodeo that is a part of Helldorado Days, there are certain elements in there, like motorcycle elements and things like that, that you just won't see anywhere else. But this is Las Vegas.
Yeah.
We're used to doing everything a little bit differently.
We have to do it big. For those that are true cowboy fans, Boyd Polhamus is our rodeo announcer. He is one of the top NFR announcers. He announces on horseback, so that's always fun. You just don't have an announcer sitting in a stand somewhere that you can't see. You actually have the announcer of the entire rodeo that's out on his horseback that goes around, and he does a lot of audience participation as he goes around the arena, filling in the time in between. So it really is. It's more than just a horse bucking in the middle of the arena. It's an entire rodeo show. And I'm not going to say this, but Cotton Rosser has got a tradition that he does at the conclusion of every rodeo, and it is worth coming out to see because it makes your skin stand. It's an emotional thing to see what he does, and I'm just going to leave it at that. People need to come out and experience it and see what Flying U does at the end of the rodeos. It is really something to see.
Intriguing.
Yes, I'll leave
This
you hanging.
is more of a personal rodeo. The National Finals is an awesome rodeo, but you're so far away sometimes you're not close. This rodeo, you're right on top of it. It's almost like you're living the experience there. I think the farthest seat away from there is your very top, and the grandstand's maybe 30 feet. So you're right up on top of things. You can go sit in the Silver Buckle section, which is a new section this year, and only be 10 feet from the rodeo arena. Along with our Flying U motorcycle kids, we've got the top clown in the National Finals in the PRCA right now, which is Justin Rumford. He's been top clown for years. This guy is one of the most awesome barrel man and clown you'll see, along with the act of Bobby Kerr, the Mustang act. How many times do you see a Mustang right out of the arena in a car?
Oh, that's an interesting twist. It sounds like, too, the closeness of the rodeo, the fact that you're right there on top of it. It's the sort of rodeo that a lot of us grew up going to.
Yes.
I grew up in Kansas. We had the Pretty Prairie back then that we'd go to, but it was our little local rodeo. That's kind of what this is, except being that it's Las Vegas, it's going to have twists in it that you wouldn't expect anywhere. Bigger than my neighborhood rodeo.
Yes.
Memories, we need to get everybody out. I've been on the website weeks ago. So the website is ready for us, elkshelldorado.com.
Yep.
The company that put it together for us did an awesome job on it.
elkshelldorado.com. Take a look at it. We'll have all the links and everything, as always, on our Talking Solutions Facebook page. This just sounds like a great time. Every year you change something up for Helldorado Days, try it a little different. The parade is moving to Saturday morning at 10. We got the rodeo Thursday, Friday, Saturday, something special rodeo-oriented on Sunday as well. Whiskerino contest, 2 o'clock on Saturday. Anything else that's going to be going on that people should know about?
We have a tremendous art show that is after the rodeo. We have all sorts of ancillary events that are tied in with the Elks Lodge and things that they do, but for those artists out there, there is an awesome art show.
We have one other thing coming up real quick here. That's on the 17th and the 18th. That's the Helldorado Golf Tournament. That's going to be held at Highland Falls. You can register online on that. I'm not sure if it's filled up yet. The art show is at the Lodge, June 21st at 2 p.m. That whole place will be full of art. If you have to take a walk around our big building there, it's a pretty good-sized building, you'll probably see one of the best art collections in the United States.
Lee, where is the building?
4100 West Charleston.
Okay. Helldorado Days. It's the Elks Club. This is the 2015 version. Always changing to make it a better experience for you and your family, and it is a true family event. From the rodeo, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The special rodeo goes on Sunday as well. They've got the parade on Saturday morning at 10. You got the Whiskerino contest. And I do like the idea that when we are attending any of the Helldorado-related events, we can find out more about the Elks Club and the kind of work that the Elks do here in Las Vegas.
We do so much. We don't talk about it a lot, but our veterans program is huge. Our drug awareness program is huge. We do our scholarships, are second to the United States government, that the Elks give out throughout the United States. So, there's a lot that the Elks do that you don't get to see. Those are just some of the major things we do. Plus, we support everything in our community we possibly can. Somebody needs to go to Washington, D.C. for one of their school projects or something like that. They need a little help, so we try to help whatever way we can.
Elks are a great organization, and I don't think we hear about the wonderful things that the Elks do as much as we should. Important part of the community.
Oh, yes. This lodge has been here since 1923, helping this community, and that's what it'll always be that way. That's its goal. That's its mission.
And Helldorado Days has been in Las Vegas since the early 1930s, as you mentioned, with just a little bit of time off, but then they brought it back up and reestablished it in downtown Las Vegas during the centennial, which was in, I believe, 2005.
2005, right.
So you guys are well into it by this point in time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We can produce a rodeo and parade like no other.
We don't know what we're doing right now. We better back up and go have a cup of coffee somewhere else.
I think you guys have done a great job, and I think this is going to be a great year. And you got to get in on Helldorado Days with our friends from the Elks Club. And it is happening in downtown Las Vegas, May 14th through the 17th. That's a Thursday through Sunday. So many things happening downtown. And the parade on Saturday, which you can still get involved with if you'd like, if you want to volunteer, if you want to buy tickets. And each day, the ticket proceeds for the rodeo are going to be shared with a local charity. Lee, you were mentioning Thursday, it's the Animal Foundation.
Yes.
Friday, we're looking at the Boys and Girls Club, a shade tree on Saturday. So not only are you going out for a great, reasonable price for the family, for a great time for the rodeo, for the parade, for the Whiskerino contest, for all the fun that is Helldorado Days. It's a good price. It also benefits local charities. It's just some of the best stuff that Las Vegas has to offer.
Yes, it is. It's something you won't forget. Every year's different. You're part of it. Come on down. You can't be part of it. You're at home.
Get involved. It's coming up before you know it.
ElksHelldorado.com.
ElksHelldorado.com. All the info you need to go. You should get involved. It's a great idea, and we appreciate you coming up. Esther Carter also had Lee Butts here to tell us about Las Vegas Helldorado. It's Helldorado Days happening May 14th through the 17th. Information at ElksHelldorado.com. Yay! Also, information on our Talking Solutions Facebook page. We're so glad to have you both in. Thanks for joining us today
Thanks
on Talking
for having us.
Solutions.
Happy to be
Thank
here.
you much. Enjoy you.
Talking Solutions is a production of the Community Relations Department here at Beasley Media Group Las Vegas. Get more information on today's topic on our Talking Solutions page on Facebook, where you will also find links and a podcast of today's show. Thanks for listening, and have a great week.